Y'all, so we got breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. So Diddy's trial is up, y'all, and the jury has been deliberating for the since Monday, and apparently there's been a lot of things been going on, but this just came in that the jury actually has just sent a note to the judge saying they didn't voted 40 4-1 on half of the counts. So one of the record, so he got one count of racketeering that they haven't came to an agreement yet. So the judge has sent them a note back telling them they need to stay in there and continue until they get all up to until they come to a fully agreement. But they then told that they are still undecided on what they're going to they are still undecided on a guilty or not guilty. Is what they telling the judge, but they gonna have to they're gonna be there until they decide on it. I said, Lord, so it's yeah. So it's what it is. So they didn't already said what they wanted to say about it's 5 counts. They already said 4 of them. They didn't already gave their what they agreed or disagreed on for the accounts, and they got one more count to go, and they gotta stay there. They'll be staying in there in that room until they figure it out. So this may end maybe by the end of this week. Who knows? It seemed like we'll find out. I said he's either way the article just came. CBS News brought this out, and then an article brought it out, and then they said that either way he could end up doing life. So yeah, he's gonna be charged with something. Whatever he's charged with, it's gonna be he's gonna be in jail for a minute. He's gonna be in jail for either life or something. He's been there for a long time, so that's what it's gonna be. But hopefully, Diddy, you praying, and the family's praying hard because it ain't looking good. Cause they got that one racketeering is what's they said they having a problem with. But the judge said they gotta stay in there until they figure it out. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Hopefully everything is done by the end of this week. Shoot, is they gonna take a break back before the fourth? Because the fourth is Friday. We'll see how that's gonna go. Hopefully it do. I don't know, cause I'm like, who knows? But y'all let me know how y'all feel. So we're gonna move on past that breaking news. And let's get into something else. Let's get into Kamala Harris. So she ended up coming out to let the Democrats know, not the Democrats, but the Republicans know how she felt after this tax bill got passed. And she said, there's a lot of veterans that are going to be veterans and citizens that are going to be hurt by this passing of this bill. They're going to lose SNAP by y'all agreeing to pass this bill. And y'all gonna pay, y'all the one to blame. So thank you for that. I said that. I said, well, yeah, I said we'll see how it's gonna go. Is they gonna pay for it? Is the people going to, it's already voting season in some districts, and you can change certain people out. Is they gonna do that, or they gonna keep them? It's still up to the people to change this situation and this running of these people up there in Congress. It's all up to them. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's move on past that. Let's get into a little bit of good news. So, the CEO of Lowe's is making history as being one of the top Black CEOs of a Fortune 500 company. Congratulations to him. I said, baby. And I love me some Lowe's, please. That is one of the cleanest home improvement places I have been in. The people are great. always helping you, no problem. Yeah, they help just like I say Home Depot, they cool, but Lowe's is the best. But congratulations to him. Uh, let's move on past that. Now let's get into this loser. So this loser of a man ended up shooting his, I don't know if this was his baby mama or ex-girlfriend, but this happened in Cleveland. And this happened in 2002, but he's been on the run ever since. Now, this mother is now paralyzed. The baby was injured, her son was injured, and he been on the run. The US Marshal is after him. He is five, they say he's 5'9", weigh 160 pounds, and they on the lookout for him. So if you're in Cleveland and you actually see this man, please call the police. Don't approach him. Just give his give his location and everything so that he can get arrested. Please. Um, that's what's going on there. So let's move on to the next that we got up and let's get into it. So let's give into something very good. So this black father actually is teaching the neighborhood, the neighborhood he lives in. He's teaching all the young teenage girls how to fix cars, what they need to know how to fix a car, the basics of fixing a car. And I said it was very nice. It's a little video that he was just showing them how, change a tire, change the oil, check this, check that, the antifreeze, windshield wiper fluid. He was teaching them all the basic. And I said that was very nice because you don't gotta depend on a man. You can do it, you can do everything yourself and know what you need to do in case just in case you know what you need to do when you get ready to go to, take it to the shop, you don't get bamboozled and stuff like that. This was very nice of him to do, and it was just refreshing that somebody really cares. So that's all that I got for y'all today. That was the breaking news. Catch up with y'all if they come out with the verdict later today. Who knows? Because the jury maybe want to get up out of there. But that's all I got for y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. It's your boy Paul, and I get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.